This secret niche generates up to 20,000 per month. Before I get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below what are you struggling with to grow your YouTube channel. Okay, let's get straight to it. Make sure to watch to the end. Okay, so as you can see, if I click videos, this channel here is called Apple Tax. It is a money maker machine. As you can see down here, look at the views on every single video. And this sort of niche, I have a channel in a similar sort of niche, and it has made me up to 15,000 per month on the CPM. That's Australian dollars, so probably around 8,000 or whatever USD. But that is perfect. And this channel was getting more views than my channel, so this is up to 20,000 USD. This channel is a very very untapped niche. I haven't seen any other channel like this. I've probably seen one, and it's doing good as well. So if you want to get into the niche, I'm going to show you exactly how you can go ahead and recreate the same sort of videos. So as you can see, these sort of videos, if I click on them,
the macros, we really are.
There we go. Get an ad for it.
We don't have
It's monetized.
We don't load up on salt.
So we skip to this, and it's very basic.
Leah, you still at work?
Yes, I am. Sorry, but I'm going to be home late tonight. How about you?
So yeah, it's pretty much Apple Text. They talk back to each other. They make up stories, and it just brings in viewers, a lot of viewers. So to create one, this is where you're either really good at you're good at editing, or you hire someone to edit. But everything else can be done for free in a simple method. In my simple method that I think is very untapped on how to recreate videos. So people would say, "Oh, this is still in content." I'd say it's sticking. I would say it's don't reinvent the wheel. It's copying what works. So what you're doing is going to download this video onto this. Okay, once that's, whoops, I didn't convert it. We'll just download MP3 because that's what we need. So we click download. Might be the wrong one. So click download MP3. And then it'll start downloading. Close that off now. And like I was going to show you the CPM, RPM, but they are hiding it and set to private, so I can't show you exactly. Even if I did show you, it wouldn't say the exact monthly revenue. It would go based off the RPM, CPM for what they, like a $3 thing, RPM, but it's more than that. I know that because it's in the same sort of niche in a channel that I've made before. So once that is downloaded, you want to go ahead and everything in the everything I use is going to be in the description. So this is called Descript. I've talked about it in previous videos, but what you need to do with this is pretty much essentially create a new project once you download it. This is free. There is a paid version, but I recommend just to use the free version. But yeah, so once it's downloaded, add it straight to this part here, and it's going to transcribe. Press done and wait for it to load. I'll get back to you when it's loaded. Voiceover of that video. And we're not just going to straight up copy and put that in. We're going to go to a program called Writer, which I'll definitely have a link in the description, as this is the game changer of YouTube. It's pretty much your way of getting started. Instead of paying for people for scripts and all that, you can make your own scripts. I'm going to also have a new video out either tomorrow or the next day on how to create like top 10s, or generally create a new script from any sort of niche, whatever niche you want. You can start and create scripts with it. But yeah, so make sure to click that link in the description and get this. If I was going to say one investment, invest in this. Okay, so once that's done, you're going to head and copy. Like I'm just going to copy just a little bit and show you a little segment of it. I'm not going to edit the whole video. I'm just going to edit this bit. So once that's done, you want to go ahead and take this to right. You just delete that and you add that in straight like that. And to rephrase it, you're going to go ahead and grab and highlight. As you can see, you need it's like between 30 to 300 characters to enable this. So I'm pretty sure you can only do 30 at a time, I believe. So what we're going to do is we're going to split this up and just read. This is what you need to do for the whole video and go for each little section. That's the pettiest part of the video. But like I said, once this starts growing, you can literally outsource this whole project, outsource everything, find an actual script writer to make your own content, and then you don't have to do anything. I feel like you could grow this in a month. Just head down, put your mind to it. Just stay consistent, and this will grow in a month, I reckon, and you'll be able to successfully pay for the outsourcing to be done. So, like I said, you just gotta rephrase like that. See, and it's just wrote it, and just do the same for that. And you can just keep doing it until you like whatever it is. See? And just like that. Because I say spell lasagna. So yeah, once you do that, you can just put it back like that, space it, copy that, and there it is rewritten. So what we need to do now is to pretty much start a new project. You can just do that, and then you Control V, and now we want to either you could do your own voiceover and talk over it, or you could use a AI text. But I recommend to grow your channel, just use some AI until you get a bit close to the to monetize it. Start using your own voice. Pay someone to use your own voice. Get a friend that will do it for you and say, like, we're gonna make money. You don't have to do that, but just whatever you need to do to get a voiceover, get it done, and do it before you apply for monetization. I do believe if you do apply with an AI text that it could be I don't know, it could be accepted because of the sort of animations in the video, or it could also not get accepted. I believe this channel is probably the only reason it's not been demonetized is because it's got a real voice. So, like I said, once that's done, you just click on speaker, and then we go to edit speakers, add speaker, go stock voices, and then you choose a girl or boy or whatever it's been like. So if it's a girl, you do the same thing. And then if it's like you copy the other video, and then when the boy talks, you do his version of it. So for this, now, yeah, once that's done, you got to choose the sort of tone they're speaking. So you can just click
But
here.
this devastation is about to get a lot worse. The locust, this is where she hunts for the seal. Your mornings are spent relaxed. The salmon have arrived, now transform into winged adults. And with
I think
conditions,
that one sounds the best. So you can pretty much, you just got to wait until that's. So you just got to wait until that's all done. Once it's all done, the underlining stuff will be gone. I haven't made a text to speech video in a while, so I think this is updated, but yeah, you just got to wait it out and see. As you can see, it's changing. See, now it's all done, I believe. Yep. So now you can just go ahead and play it.
Lee, are you still at work? Yes, I'm sorry, but I'll most likely be home late. How about you? You've finished your usual working hours, right? Yeah, so I can cook dinner tonight. I think there's some leftover lasagna in the refrigerator. You can have it.
So as you can see, it's one girl talking, but if you really want, you could just go like this. So this part, you could just go copy, just enter that for now. Add new speaker, edit, add a speaker, go stock voices, go Don
Life is like a camera.
or
Life is like a camera.
Henry,
Just focus on what's important.
and then go done, and click here, and then go
Explorer is told
use that one, and then paste that part, and then pretty much do that for the whole video or whatever. It's going to be, like I said, it's not going to be easy at first, but well, in reality, like if you're working a normal job, you're putting in work. If you're, you're doing a lot of work, I feel like you could do this in an hour and a bit for beginners, maybe 2 hours to make a video. But like you look at it like this, it's 100% going to work if you stay consistent. Like that's the mindset you should have. Like don't just every time you do it dreadful. Every time you start making that video, say to yourself, "This is going to work," and manifest it. It does work. You speak to the word, you get what you ask for. So what you do there, I'm just going to do that part like that.
Lee, are you still at work? Yes, I'm.
And now I've got to change that back to Henry.
Lee, are you still at work? Yes, I'm sorry, but I'll most likely be home late. How?
Did I choose the right one? You just do it like that, or you could just do that, what I just did, and it create new voice, I believe.
Lee, are you still at work?
Yeah, see, now it's rendering. Once that's done, see, now it's changed.
Lee, are you still at work?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I'll most likely be home late. How about you?
See, that one's like a transformer voice. You want to change that. Cross that, sorry. Then go stock voices and choose Henry. And wait for it to load again.
Most like
It's a bit of a shit show. Like, now wait for it to load. Okay,
Lee, are you still at work?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I'll most likely be home late. How about you?
See, like, and you just do that for the whole video. And then once it's done, you want to go share, then you go export, and then go audio, and then save it. So once that's saved, I'll bring you back to the next part. So once that's done, you're going to go to canva.com. It's free to use. If you want to use the paid version, you can do whatever you want. I'm also going to have a link in the description for this. But once that's done, you just click on video. It will tell you like what you want to make and go YouTube video. And now you want to go to uploads, upload your audio that you just made, and then add it to this part. It will come up here, and then you can add new frames for the video. So you're going to edit this video on here. So as you can see, this is the first frame. And if I press
Lee,
play,
are you still at work?
Yep.
so right here, I'm going to put that to there and redo it.
Lee, are you still at work?
Yes,
So yep, it's going to go here to that.
I'm sorry, but I'll most likely be home late.
So just delete that one, because that one goes to there.
Lee, are you still at work?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I'll most likely be home late. How about
And see, that's going to be something you have to, edit it out until it's to there.
Lee, are you still at work?
yes?
Lee, are you still at work?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I'll most likely be home late. How about you?
So yep, that's perfect now. Set up for that first bit. And now we're going to go to elements, and then we're going to search text mobile chat, and we're going to go right here. First of all, actually, you just want to get a background, but I'm just going to add that to you. I'm just going to go again. I'm going to add it to both, so they're already there. There's two. You can change the color, flip it, but we'll get to that. So go back to the first one and go to, you can go to search up, nature or something, any sort of background, whatever they would whatever they added, you can do too. You do that. And then you can just go send to back, right click, send to back, make it full screen.
Work.
Yeah.
And zoom out. Still make it to. Now that this is where you should have done that part first, but it's fine. Just gonna copy that, put it in here too, and then go back here and readjust this. I'll go back to it when it's ready. So once you've readjusted that back up to the right lengths of the audio to the clip, all you're gonna do is you can zoom in this part here, just zoom in, or yeah, just zoom in there like that. And now you're going to make the scene. So pretty much, what was we don't have to worry about it, but I'm pretty sure it goes,
You.
white on the left and blue on the outside. So you can just go change the color to white, and then it's always black for the white. And then, so once you go back to here, you can go text, and then what you essentially do, go back to Descript, and just Control C for the section of it, and then go to the add text, and then just Control V like that. Make it bigger, whatever. Make this smaller. Just play around with it, and then now you want to just like that. You can make this bigger, but it's just going to do that, or you can make it bold, so it's like, there you're still at work. So let's listen to this.
Lee, are you still at work?
It's meant to say Leo. Obviously, you can fix the pronunciation, but that you'd have to like add like apostrophes and all that to make the AI detect what it sounds like. Just muck around with it. If it doesn't sound right, make sure every time you make these videos to go over it so there's no mistakes. This is just a quick brief way on how you do it.
Lee, are you still at work?
So now it's pretty boring just like that.
Yes,
I'm just going to add this first, but I'm going to leave that blue, put that down there. Copy. I'm just going to go bang right here like that. Go like that. Probably like that. Back to there. Backspace. Something like that. And then you can play around however you want it. Like, you can change that out like that. Smaller in lines, up and down. Whoops, sorry about that. My nose is all over the place. But what you do, yeah, just fit it into it. Play around with it, make it look. You could go like this and backspace that because that looks a bit. Or go like that. And pretty much just play around with it. So like if I was to go here, you can play around with it like that. See how I've made it so it looks, more presentable. So yeah, once again, bold. That's already been done. You can even change that to white because that's more like an Apple text. Oops. So you go here and change the color right here to white. And yeah, you can, make that bigger because it's the biggest part. Make that like that. You could even go like this and go change it. You gotta copy the whole lot. So you do like that. And go backspace here. Do that again. Or you can even go like that. You can, muck around with it, get it into position. Like that. And right click there. Like just, work around with it. Whatever. That's up to you. How to go ahead and do that. But yeah. So that's done. And now you're probably thinking that looks a bit boring. Obviously, it does. You can change the fonts, whatever. But I'm going to show you how you can make it look like an animation. So you pretty much just get everything ready, highlight over these two, and then group them together. Once that's grouped together, you're going to head and go to, just like this, go to click here, back onto it. So now they're grouped. I can move it around like that. So now you go animate, and now you want to fade it in or whatever. Pop it in, or that one.
Work.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Lee, are you still at work?
yes, I'm sorry.
See, that looks a bit better if I do it from there. But I don't really like that one. That's photo, so you want to slide in. I like the pan one. So,
Lee, are you still at work?
Yes,
and now look, same thing for this. Group it. And then pan it in. And then watch
Lee,
this.
are you still at work?
yes, I'm sorry, but I'll most likely be home late. How about you?
And just like that, whole video. And you're going to be set. Like, just be consistent and it will grow. I always say this in my videos. Make sure to use the programs I put down in the link in the description for, because they are like you're versing money and time right now. These are the time savers, and they're also very convenient. I'm also going to have a link in the description on how to make good thumbnails. I'll even make a video on how to make thumbnails for these specific sort of videos, but they're pretty straightforward. I've just showed you here how easy it is to make the video. So the thumbnail you could do exactly in Canva and have the same result. It all comes down to you wanting to work. So that's it for the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, like, share to a friend, and yes, until then, see you next time. Peace.